Kate Middleton, Meghan Markle and female aristocrat opted against as well as a debatable wedding request at their ceremonies, even if the Queen enclosed it years prior. Queen England tied the knot with Duke of Edinburgh at Minster in November 1947. However, the couple, who were married for 73 years till the Duke of Edinburgh gave up the ghost in April, determined to incorporate a controversial line in their wedding vows that may be unnoticed by future royal brides. Whereas the Church of England removed the bride promise to obey their soon-to-be husband in 1928, Her Majesty pledged to love, to cherish, and to obey patrician Philip. The choice sparked dispute, because it was the then patrician who would become the monarch, not the Duke of Edinburgh. In line with reports from 1947, Elizabeth eventually determined to incorporate the reference as a signal of her love and devotion to her husband. The controversy has since been reenacted in Netflix series The Crown. Throughout the scene, Churchill vie by John Lithgow and Clementine Churchill played by Harriet music director questioned the utilization of the more ancient line. To obey, Clementine asked the then recently ousted war hero Prime Minister. Netflix Mr. Churchill replied. She insisted it had been discussed. However, at the time, the Dean of Minster defended the choice once he said, "Marriage is at the reasonably relationship, wherever there ought to be two equal partners, and if there's aiming to be a dominant partner, it won't be settled by this oath." I feel this is often rather more Christian, he added. Despite the dispute at the time, it's since been noted that different royal brides have borne the to obey line. Female aristocrat was amongst the foremost notable royal bridges to own secure solely to love and to cherish once she tied the knot with Prince of Wales in 1981. Royal consultants Roberta Fiorito and married woman James Bowie said that Diana call was doubtless a foreshadowing of their future relationship. Ms. Bowie said, "It's amazing, she was 20, and he or she had that thought to omit the word obey. I suppose if I used to be 20, I'd simply be surfing the motions." Ms. Fiorito added, "Totally, and in a very ton of how she did, however I feel for that she was pretty firm. That is interesting. She was perceptive on it, perhaps a foreshadowing of what's to come." However, Kate playwright and Meghan Markle conjointly determined to not promise the debatable line to William and Harry respectively. The Lady of Cambridge married patrician William in 2011, whereas the unloved Lady of Geographical Region married patrician Harry in 2019. Camilla Parker Bowles also omitted the standard commitment throughout her civil wedding to the patrician of Wales in 2005. However, not all current royals determined to drop those debatable two words, patrician, and created the additional ancient vow throughout her wedding to Captain Mark Phillips in 1973. Some suggested that controversial really I think your so-called journalist means traditional vow. Stop trying to make headlines out of nothing, and maybe do some real journalism for a change. That right? Oh, no. As did Sophie Wessex once she wed Prince Edward in 1999,